guys first find out that this could be a power plant one day on your land?
I think it was 3 years ago, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Kelly called, and I didn't know him from anywhere, and said, made a proper visit. We got to talk. I'm looking for some land, and I had no intentions of doing anything. And Kelly represented Basin Electric very well, and after some negotiating, Kelly got his way, and we're off to the races. So that's through Kelly.
Do you guys know anything about why they wanted your land in particular? Why this was the spot?
Kelly. Oh.
Because of the other plant here next to it and the pipeline for natural gas coming through. We kind of knew the geography was good for them.
What had you guys used the land for before this?
Raise corn, wheat, beans. Yep. Nice ground. Liked it. I liked it up here because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You could look out here in the hills and nobody bothering you.
Our son-in-law from Texas liked to come up and hunt deer in this land, so we used it for a lot of things.
So we're excited about what's happened. We're all for it and progress.
Talk a little bit about the history of the land.
Well, my great uncle lived right across the road, which is an abandoned farm now, and he farmed it 75 years ago. And I was just a little kid when we come up here, and yeah, it's a good piece of ground to farm. It was, and I think we're still going to farm a little after it's all done. I think Kelly said there'll be a few more acres to farm. So
we'll have an ongoing relationship with them, I'm sure.
Talk about it being one of your guys' first investments as a couple.
Well, we bought it at an auction. It was an auction in Brookings, and we were just young.
Mm-hmm.
We still are, don't you think?
It's just a big thing to bite off to buy land when you're young and just getting started off in farming. And I remember that we were both nervous about it, and ended up being a very good investment for us. We both grew up on a farm, so we appreciate the land and what it represents. And when Kelly approached us about buying it, we weren't even dreaming about selling it. So he had to, do some talking and give us kind of a vision of what they were going to do here in order for us to let it go.
Actually, we were going to sell it right away, but we got all these free meals. So that worked for about 2 months. We ate for nothing for about 2 months.
We saw a lot of Kelly for a while.
That's funny. So what do you think about a power plant being here? I mean, I grew up on a farm. I don't know what my dad would think about a power plant being on his land. I'm just wondering what you guys think of this.
Well, we didn't have any family real connections to the land itself. If this was the farm I grew up on or he grew up on, it might be a little different. It's still really kind of disconcerting to come and see how it's changed, because when you're a farmer, you see the land in a different way. But we're excited for what it's going to do. It's already done and doing for the Elkton School, for the outlying community. It's going to be really great. So for the bigger picture and for the better good of everybody, it's a good thing.
Very good. Unless you guys want to add anything else.
No, I'm very pleased with Basin Electric. They conducted themselves above and they're just good people to work with, and I look forward. I sure appreciate them when we turn the lights on or turn the furnace on, and I don't have to tell Ann to go out and open the garage door anymore. Now we have electricity, so it comes here, so she doesn't have to get out of the car while I'm honking.
There's a respectability there with Basin Electric and Sioux Valley Energy that we're part of. That's been there for a lot of years. I grew up on a farm with Sioux Valley Energy. So that they're going to be straight shooters, and Kelly was from the very beginning. There was no hidden agenda or, trying to pull any fast ones, and you knew that it was going to be the way he said it was, and it has been.
It's good to hear. It's good to hear it's not all just talk about, the good neighbor.
Yeah, no, it really is.
And I think I can get a couple more hamburgers out of him.
Very good, and I hope you do.